Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel and to my home. I hope that you all are having a great week. To be honest, my week has been a little stressful. I am a teacher and my district has decided to go back fully virtual, so I have been trying to navigate what that is going to be like, but I decided to take a break from all the stress and have a little fun with you guys. So in today's video, we are going to be decorating this tiered tray. And I just love this tiered tray. I think it is so beautiful. I picked it up at Tjmaxx, and check this out. This beauty was only $14.99. So I thought that was a good price. This tray is really heavy duty. It's made well, and I love the detailing in the wood along with the nice iron trays. So I'm gonna have fun decorating this now and then again in the fall and then during the holiday time. But while I was in Tjmaxx, I was like, I really like that tiered tray, but let me just set a few things on it to see, make sure I like the height between the trays and whatnot. And I ended up finding so many cute things that I basically decorated the tray in the middle of the store. So I just carried it right up to checkout, checked out with everything on it, and I am going to add some pieces from home. But I was really surprised. Actually, a lot of the stuff I found to decorate it with at Tjmaxx was really cheap too. So it ended up not costing me too much, and I think it's going to add a lot to before we get to decorating, I thought I would dust this piece off, and then as soon as it's clean, we can have fun decorating.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time.
To get started, I would show you the items I'm going to be using on the tray. Like I said, I'm going with kind of like a little kitchen, coffee, baking theme. So I feel like no tiered tray is complete without a little greenery. So I got this piece here at Tjmaxx. As you can see, it's a pretty big size, and it was $6.99. And then this was the piece that just sealed the deal for me. I thought this was so adorable. It's like a little tiny bread pan, and then little like cake pan or something, and then a miniature little roller. I'm like, that is so stinking cute, and that was $6.99 for all three of those little pieces. Then I got this actually at a coffee shop when I was on vacation, and it is lavender coffee syrup, so you can make little lavender lattes, but I thought the container was pretty, so I'm gonna add that on there. And then, oh sorry, here, this cute little sign says there is always something to be thankful for. I liked sort of the black and neutral tones, and it was only $3.99. And I absolutely loved this. It's a little Ray Dunn cream holder, but it says almond milk, and I love to make my coffee with almond milk or almond creamer, so I had to scoop that up, and it was $5.99. And then I thought these would be cute to put sugar in and some coffee, and they were $2.49 each. And they are a great size for a tiered tray. And then this is just a little greenery piece that I have already had. I did get it like at Tjmaxx or Marshall's, and I think it was about $3.99. And then these little bowls I already had, but I love when people kind of like stack bowls, kind of, you know, in sort of a messy fashion. And then I have these little baby spoons that are for desserts, and I thought they would look cute in there since I have these little miniature items. But I think that is it for the tray, so let's go ahead and start putting it together. So in my first little jar, I'm going to pour in some little coffee beans. I think that will look super cute on the tray. I'm going to pour in some some sugar. Made a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. So I used some organic sugar, just I thought it'd be a little more grainy and have a little more color to it, but I think it looks really pretty. It kind of looks like glitter. So we are gonna get this party started with our top tray, and I am actually gonna start with my big piece of greenery here. I did not do a very good job at taking out the price tag, so I will just have to come back to that. But for now, I'm going to start with this big fluffy greenery and kind of set it toward the back here, just to give this tray a little more height and some fullness once I start placing my items. And then next up, I'm going to do my adorable little almond milk. I think I'm going to set it right kind of toward the side here. We'll see. We're going to play around a little bit. And then behind it, I'm going to do my jar of coffee beans to kind of add in this sort of black color. And the beans give a nice kind of textured feel. And then to fill in this gap, I forgot to show you guys this, but I did get an appleberry pumpkin candle. I know it's early, but I am so ready for fall, and I love these sensational candles. I think they are soy wax, and y'all, it smells so good. It actually smells a little more like apples, so I think this is a good transition into fall candle, and I'm going to set it here. And one thing I can't decide is if I like the text out or if I should flip it to where it's just plain. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll leave it plain for now. I'm gonna scoot this out so you can see it a little better. Work these around, and then I feel like this is kind of a little too much white, so I did pull a little bit of greenery from a garland I have in my house, and I'm just gonna stick it in between these two just to break up some of that white and just give it a little more flair, I guess. And then on this side, I want something that has a little more height than this and my little almond milk. So I think that is where I'm going to put the cute little coffee syrup jar. And I'm going to put it right over here. And from this angle, it looks a little weird, but I have it facing out so you can see the cute little house that is on there. Flip that around too. And so I think this is how I am going to do the top tray. So I have it pretty loaded, but I feel like there's some variation still on the edge about this candle. I feel like I almost need something that is a different color. But for now, like I said, I really want this to be a mix of neutrals with greens and whites and the black tones. I think I'm going to leave that there for now. But that is the top tray. And now we are going to get started on the bottom. So another thing I'm going to end up adding to the bottom that I didn't mention are these little toile print black and white cloth napkins. I've actually just ordered these for my dining room, and I have a few extra ones. So I am going to fold them up and put them on the bottom of the tray, again, just to add a little bit more texture and print to it. So I'm going to show you how I fold these. I'm going to show you how I plan to fold these to put them on the tiered tray. I'm doing this one-handed, but hopefully it'll work. So I'm going to take this top corner and fold it down to the bottom corner. And then I'm going to take these little cornered pieces and kind of fold them in. Let me get the other side. Fold it in. And it's just kind of be loosely folded like this, so it just kind of looks like I'm propping it up onto the tray. Okay, now we're going to work on the bottom tray, and I kind of have all the little pieces I'm using scattered about, but I am going to take the napkin that I just folded, and I'm just going to kind of loosely set it here. And then kind of across on the other side, I'm going to do the same thing with one of the napkins. I folded it just the same. And I am going to set it on the other side. And their little corners are kind of meeting here at the centerpiece. And then I'm going to start placing my other items. So first I'm going to start with my adorable little roller and baking pans. And I'm going to set it kind of toward the center, but turned just a little bit away from there. And then next, on the other side, I am going to do my little sign. I used to always see these signs in stores and be like, those are so cute, but what would I do with them? And they're just perfect for a little tier tray. So I'm gonna come around and put that on the other side here. And then in between the two, I'm going to add my little succulent right down here. Actually, I'm gonna have to move my pans for a minute. There, put that little pan back. And then we're gonna start working on the back side. So I actually am going to turn this around. And I will say I'm putting this on my counter, so there will be a back that is not facing out, so I'm not as particular about this view, but I still want to give it an overall cute look to it. So I am going on one side. I decided not to go with the bowls, but instead I have some little stacked coffee mugs, and I'm going to set them right here kind of behind the baking pans. And then I am going to add in my little jar of sugar. So I'm going to take my little jar of sugar and place it like right here. And then to kind of break up this sort of dead, dull space, again, I ripped some greenery off one of my garlands I have in the house, and I am just going to tuck it here, and I might actually place it under there. Yeah, there we go. So let's see. Takes a little fluffing. Move y'all back. So that is the back side. And like I said, the back side, flip this around too so you don't see all that. The back side is going to face the back of the counter, like my counter backsplash area. So I'm not as concerned with this. I mostly want the front to look a certain way. So I'm gonna flip it back to the front so you guys can see how the bottom tray looks from the front. But that is it. I think it is so cute. I just love the kind of coffee, cooking, baking theme. It was really simple to do. Like I said, when I do tiered trays, I actually love to do Dollar Tree tiered trays just because it keeps cost low. But I did find most of these pieces for pretty cheap at Tjmaxx, and then I was able to add in just some stuff from home. So I really like the way it turned out. I hope you guys did too. If you did, give it a thumbs up and check back in with me because I will be updating this for fall very soon. I cannot wait. But this definitely helped me kind of relax today, de-stress, just kind of do something peaceful. So if you are having a crazy week too, I recommend finding something like this that you can just sit down and enjoy. Thanks so much for watching.
You in my arms, won't let go. The world around could pass us by, a thunderstorm, a lightning strike as we hold each other.